hey, Michelle, breaking news, blow out everything we told you and just go with it. I was like, excuse me? Excuse me? But it worked out, and I had a great time. It was really fun. I didn't fall, and I didn't crash the bus, so I consider it a successful first NFL Live.
I'm a little disappointed in one thing.
That you fall?
Well, no, not the fact that she didn't fall, because I don't want her to embarrass herself. I don't want her to embarrass the show. But, I mean, can you at least give us a couple of shout-outs in the show?
That is true.
Can you weave that in there on Sportsmanlike?
I need to. So you may have heard, Cece, Adam Schefter mention your Cowboys saying
he did.
A day late and $1 more in regards to Jerry Jones and these contracts. And in my mind, as he was saying it, I was like, oh, I need to mention, like, as heard by Chris Canty on Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah.
But
you didn't.
But then Mike Tannenbaum talked, and then Damian talked, and then by the time it came back to me, we were on a different subject. So I just felt like it wasn't the right time. But I am filling in again in August, and there will be guaranteed
no big deal.
Evan, we're a week away from New Phone Who Dis.
Oh, yeah.
We're a week away from that with Smalls. New Phone Who Dis.
Really?
I have a question,
First takes Evan Cohen and First Take and Get Up, and everything else is Chris Canty. I just had to do my part because you two have been filling in on all of the big shows. So I'm just glad that I
mention Unsportsmanlike every time.
Every single time we mention Unsportsmanlike.
I'm the best ever at that.
I was on with Shefty yesterday on First Take, and he said, yeah, Chris, you and I were talking this morning. P.T. Barnum thing, that's when it came up.
Now, to be fair, see, I watch all of your stuff and all of your stuff.
What's up?
Both of you had a little, so there were some glitches. One, Schefter unknowingly stole your take, and you unknowingly stole my take.
Well, it wasn't a take, it was a question.
Yeah.
It was a question.
And Smalls knowingly never mentioned any of us.
Well, here's the thing.
You did mention Unsportsmanlike.
Anything that originates from us in terms of questions, ideas from the original show unit of Unsportsmanlike, that's intellectual property that we all then can use.
Okay, so we can
claim it as our own.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good after the fact.
I would say that. Whatever I say you guys could use. I don't know.
Exactly.
Well, you didn't say anything about the show. So
you didn't even say anything about the show, Smalls.
So
that's the part that we have an issue with.
You guys, imagine 1 minute before you're doing your first television show ever, there's breaking news and everything gets wiped out. I kind of blacked out. So I'm sorry. I apologize.
First television show ever. Like we're not on TV every single day.
Well, I understand what she's saying. It is a lot different. Because, to be fair, what we had planned right now is not what we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly.
We have the freedom to just kind of veer off. When she's doing NFL Live, she doesn't have the freedom to be like, let me tell you, like the cafeteria had this great turkey sandwich. Like 2 seconds before the show yesterday, we come on the air and CC talks about how he's mad that he's going to the French Riviera, and then it became a huge theme during the show. Mm-hmm. So I understand what you're saying. You did a great job. Now you just dropped something else that I was not aware of. So you got asked back.
Yes.
How many times?
Once. August 21st, I believe, which is great. I'm very excited because, as you guys know, doing something once, you feel much better about it. You do it twice, you feel much better about it. So I'm very excited to get another opportunity and hopefully be that much better next time.
Well, congratulations to one Michelle Smallman.
You know how close we are to being a footnote in the Michelle Smallman resume?
Do we want to be?
Once upon a time, I did a morning show on ESPN Radio. I forget the name of the show, and there were these guys that were there.
100%.
One of the dudes played football for a while in the NFL.
And the other was Chris Canty.
It's so funny that you two say that. As
it's
you
coming.
Have been crushing
I just want you to be prepared for this, Efco.
Let me ask you a question. Smalls, you cannot participate in this part of it.
Oh, okay,
CeCe,
great.
Did you see Good Will Hunting?
Yes.
You know how Ben Affleck kept saying to Matt Damon his dream was one day to knock on the door when he picked him up for work and him to not be there because he did something huge with himself?
Yes.
Are we hoping? Are we the Ben Affleck?
Are you trying to get Good Will Hunting?
Listen, I'm always about progression, about advancing,
but then
about
she'd be
evolving.
leaving us.
And that's fine. I just want her to shout us out. I just want her to have an association with us.
Good point.
That's all I'm saying.
Good point.
Don't see me in the street and act like you don't know me.
Oh, please.
That's a good point.
I'm not going anywhere.
I mean, there's another opportunity, Michelle.
For what?
For you to shout out the show.
Oh, today.
I promise I will do it today on Vibe Check.
Don't do that. Don't say you promise.
Why?
You better.
Because if there's no obvious spot to work it in, you can't just work it in that way.
No, she promised.
I will. You know what?
Oh, God.
I know
don't overpromise and underdeliver.
I know what we're talking about today, and there is a spot. There's a spot, and I will make it happen. Now, listen, that show is not live. We are taping it, so they may edit it. It may hit the cutting room floor. I can't guarantee, but I will work it in.
Evco, I'm just waiting for the moment where we're both back in Bristol and we see Smallman. We go up to say hello to her, and security steps in front of us.
Stop.
Who are you guys?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I know you're from where?
You're getting too close to Miss Smallman.
Yeah.
No chance. But I do appreciate your support. You guys were so wonderful in hyping me up because you knew I was very nervous. So I appreciate it. Even though Evan did want to see me fall on NFL Live, I tuned into the show yesterday. I know you were praying for me to fall because it would be great for us.
You were literally rooting for her downfall.
Well, she did.
Not figuratively. You wanted her to have a great show, but you were literally rooting for her to fall.
As the great MGK says, I had tickets to her downfall yesterday. All right. So I don't know if this is a downfall or this is just what they are. Let's rewind 48 hours. Let's just set you up here with what Jerry Jones, the owner/general manager of the Dallas Cowboys, had to say about Micah Parsons and Dak Prescott, because Micah responded yesterday. But let's hear first what Micah was actually responding to from Jerry.
Just because we sign him doesn't mean we're going to have him. He was hurt 6 games last year. Seriously. We've signed, I remember signing a player for the highest paid at the position in the league, and he got knocked out 2/3 of the year, Dak Prescott. So there's a lot of things you can think about when you, just as the player does, when you're thinking about committing and guaranteeing money.
Okay, so that's what Jerry said. Micah Parsons, as CC has pointed out, to his credit, is showing up and being a professional while this is all going on when he doesn't have a long-term deal and he's still on his rookie contract. Here's what Micah Parsons had to say about the potential ends with his time in Dallas.
You know, for me, it really don't matter. Like I said, I've been pretty consistent. If they don't want me here, they don't want me here. I go about my business. I understand the nature of the business. As long as I'm here and under contract, I'm going to do what I have to do to perform at the highest level. But if this is the end, this is the end. You know, there's the same way that Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones and the other Jerry Jones take care of their family. It's the same way I need to take care of my family. You know what I mean? I got my own 3 kids of my own, so we all need to take care of our own family at the end of the day.
If this is the end, this is the end. Training camp has started. They're in Oxnard, California. They arrive the last couple of days, and they don't leave till the season's over now in terms of the group of the 53-man roster, the coaching staff, etc. They're in. CeCe, you've been in 11 of these versions of this. Why do you want your best player talking about if this is the end as it's starting? Not in March, but as it's starting. What are we doing here?
Well, it feels like this is posturing by Micah as well as Jerry Jones, right? They're doing this dance. We know how negotiations go. By nature, it's adversarial, but ultimately the two sides are going to come together because there just isn't a viable alternative pathway to the Dallas Cowboys being able to find a solution to the issue of Parsons' current contract. So I can't see a world where the Dallas Cowboys move on from Micah Parsons. That's why I believe that this contract is going to get done before the start of the regular season. Now, it's anyone's guess when that is. I would assume, based on how negotiations have gone with other core players for the Cowboys, that it's going to happen in the 11th hour. But there's no world that exists in my mind where Micah Parsons is not a member of the Dallas Cowboys in 2025 and where he's not playing under a new contract.
Yeah, this is going to get done for several reasons. Number one, you don't want him to not be on the field for you. He's been incredibly productive, and that's an understatement. He's top 2 in the NFL last season alone in pressure percentage, success rate on the pass rush, and in multi-sack games. He's a 4-time Pro Bowler. He is an anchor for your football team. You don't move on from production like that, and especially if you're Jerry Jones, you don't move on from a star like that. And this is chapter and verse of what happens with the Dallas Cowboys and Jerry Jones in these negotiations. Like, I don't know why they want to do all this posturing. I don't know why Jerry wants all this drama. Yes, he's in the headlines. Yes, we're talking about him. But just like Dak and just like CeeDee Lamb and just like Zach Martin, it's going to get done. And I almost feel like we are being played by him yet again because he's getting exactly what he wants, and us having this fever pitch and this sense of urgency to talk about Micah, to talk about them, to talk about this deal and what life might be like for them without him, when inevitably we're going to see Micah Parsons sign a big deal. He's going to be the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL, and he's going to be a member of the Dallas Cowboys for years to come.
They are playing us. That's what you just said, I believe, right? You believe that they are all playing us. I want to revisit that.
Jerry Jones.
We have to revisit that, and there's more from Micah coming up after CeCe has this, along with NFL Live's Michelle Smallman, of course, from Granger.
As you